Hello, hello everyone. Welcome. We're back. I'm Jon Binnie, spiritual psychic mentor in Scotland. And I have with me my wonderful, the incredible Viviane. Hello.
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. Wonderful to see you all here.
And welcome to our Quantum Psychic Akashic Requests live stream. We had, how long have we had off? A week and a half. Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. And in that time, before I forget, just in case anyone thinks that I blocked them from social media, I blocked the whole world from social media. I deleted Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And that's all I was on. So if you ever need to find me, I'm here every day on YouTube. And now I have a clear focus. And of course, I'll probably be here forever. It'll be in November, it'll be 20 years since I started my channel. And I was just thinking, maybe it'll be another 20 years ahead of that as well, at least. So yeah, it's exciting to just, already I feel just this lift of the burden. I was posting every day to all those platforms. It's like, I don't need to do that. I just need to focus here with.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot.
So now I do catch myself. On my phone, I have like a whole horizontal space of nothing on the home screen. Is like, that's where my social media was, and I just kind of look at it, going, now what do I do? It's like, oh, I can catch up on my YouTube comments, or chat with my members, or just focus on relaxing or the present moment. It's like, wow, it's a big change. Yeah, I highly recommend it, and the energetic release feels really good.
Wonderful.
So we're here today for your request and to catch up with everyone. We would love you to put your requests in all capitals, as Viviane has been posting in the chat. And Viviane, feel free to post as me as well as yourself. You know, you can choose that all option when you're posting.
Yes.
And so yeah, post in your requests in all capitals, and we'll be randomly picking from these today. We will get through as many as we reasonably can. If you're new, welcome, and including if you're in the replay, hello. Please say hello in the comments if you're in the replay. And the sorts of things that people include, and it's not an exclusive list, it's just including psychic readings, connecting with one of your spirit guides for a message, an introduction to a spirit guide. Perhaps you want to know their name and where they're from, or how best to connect with them. Perhaps you want help with connecting with your life purpose. Maybe you want an Akashic Records reading to feel into your futures. Maybe you want some past life healing to learn a bit more about. Many of us have had past lives as witches, sages, as they called them in Scotland, cunning folk, which I love. And we also do things like quantum energy healing. So this is where we'll scan through your chakras, through your body as well. So you just let us know the areas that you want us to focus on, or the symptoms that you're having challenges with, and we'll connect with your guides, scan through your body and your chakras, and perform some healing, clearing. We also offer pet healing and home clearing. If you're asking on behalf of someone else, such as a loved one or a pet, please do ask their permission in advance. And in your request, in all capitals, please state whether you have their permission or not. Things we don't do include, it's not really safe for the live stream, or not really, or at least not this live stream, is really negative entity removal. So this is, we don't mind doing the odd little ones, but it's the more significant negative entity attacks, psychic attacks, or possessions, exorcisms. These things are really best done privately, one-to-one, It's not really safe energetically to do so in a group live stream like this. Did I miss anything?
No, thank you. Yes, for everything.
Until we learn to do more stuff.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, I'll go ahead and create a safe space, and I have my little dog Patch with me. So if at all, if I end up there, he's there, his little head. Can we get you closer, Patch? Patch cam. There we go. So he will he'll probably need at some point. He gets bored listening to me talking for 2 hours. So just to let you know, if I disappear at any time, I'll be just putting him back in the house. Good boy, Patch. Okay, right, I'll go ahead and create a safe space. So please join me as we take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves, our highest good, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly as it feels right for you. And focus your attention on the very center of your heart, where the golden light of your divine spark enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head. Reach up into the sky and up into the stars. Reach all the way up to the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feeling into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and the sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now this time from the center of your heart, as you allow your heart to soften and open, extend a cord of light downwards, down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth, and reach all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And once you arrive there, please connect in your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And we send Mother Gaia so much love at this time and gratitude. Allow her to send her love back and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with light of source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out the golden bubble of protective light to surround you, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention, only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good, love and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And as you allow your heart to soften and open within your newly protective space, I expand a golden bubble of protective light to surround all of us across our live streams and replays and Viviane and I's YouTube channels. And I set the intention, only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission, our highest good love and compassion can see us, access us, or exist in this session space or within us, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Inviting in for Viviane and I, our spirit guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia, and any other named being that Viviane invites in. And we ask at this time for their assistance in supporting all of the requests today, through which we are randomly picking to help provide you with services for your quantum psychic Akashic requests. And we ask that for everyone that posts, please post in capitals, say hello if your name is called in the live chat. And if you're asking on behalf of another person or a pet or animal, please do get their permission first and include it in the request. And with this, we can get started. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. And I want to say a couple highs. Hi, Sonia. It's great to see you. And hi, Terry Lee from Pure Visionary Psychic Medium. Lovely to see you. And
yes,
Sonia asking, sorry, didn't mean to speak over you. Sonia was asking if it's only Thursdays now. No, it's Mondays and Thursdays. Just that we're off.
Easter break.
Yes. Okay, so thank you everyone for posting your requests in caps, and I'll go ahead and select our first request of the day.
Excellent. I was just going to show Leaf Dance One's comment saying, hello, the incredible angels. And Viviane, you're losing weight. You look fabulous. You too, John.
Thank you. Wow, I hope I am. Thank you. Anyway, I've been exercising because, I love going for walks in nature, but the days that I don't get to be out, I decided to just exercise in my room, and I just started doing this. I did a little bit last night, and so try to exercise, even if it's just 30 minutes a day.
It makes such a difference.
Yeah, makes me, helps me feel better. So, okay.
You are definitely glowing. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so I'm ready to select our first request. And please, if your name is selected, say hi in the chat so we know that you're here. Oh, and hi to all the lurkers. That's one thing I forgot. Hi to the work lurkers, drive lurkers, all the lurkers out there, and thank you for being here. And make sure I have all the requests.
Thank you. Yes. Before we step into live chats and say hello to everyone, and even come on and do this work as a job, we start as lurkers. I started as a lurker. So we honor the lurkers at the start of your journey.
Yes, I was a lurker for the longest time, and then I became a moderator, and then now I have a channel. So you never know. Okay, so all right, select our first request and answer as many as we can today.
Help others on the journeys to specific helping others on their awakening journeys from the thousands of millions of hearts who choose this path here for you.
Okay, Angie, would you please let us know if you're here?
I'm just trying to adjust my camera. There we go. It's a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And Angie's here. And Angie says, please, can I get a past life reading about being a Catholic nun? Could you tell me the year, location, if my theme is healer, and why I died and how I felt about it? Did people love me? Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Angie. And I'm just asking Archangel Metatron, please open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records, to give Viviane and I access to those who make requests today, and just asking for Angie's records to be open, please. I just got some specifics, so I'm just looking up. I was really interested about where it is in the world. Yeah, I thought that makes sense. Okay. I just got thrown the date and the year and the location. I was like, oh, that's not what I expected. I thought I'd get more about the journey first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, Viviane. I'm picking up on there's definitely more than one lifetime as a nun.
Wondering, I kind of had the same feeling. Yeah.
There was a repeating role through different lifetimes. So the one I got was, I think this might have been the last, was 1783 in Santa Monica.
Mm-hmm.
I was shown that your role was a light bearer, and it was really interesting because as a light bearer, you would be part of a, you could join any group, any covenant or nunnery or practice. And what I saw you doing, Angie, is helping. It's like a form of helping hold light for people. So if you were sat in prayer, for example, with other nuns, your heart energy would encourage other, like one of your superpowers is to encourage others to come back to their hearts. And when they come back to their hearts, a lot of the bureaucracy and constraints and different how to describe it, like indoctrinations of practices would kind of melt away, and you'd help people really come back to themselves. So that was your role as a light bearer, was always to come back into lifetimes where you could have an effect to help. I guess you could just describe it as helping bring more autonomy and purity to what are religious practices. And it's as part of that there was quite a lot of, like, kind of battling the darkness in institutions that you joined. I don't know which you picked up on, Viviane, but I did feel there was also past lives going back to Europe prior to that.
Yes, actually, the one I picked up was in Portugal.
Ah,
So what I got is that Angie had three other sisters. The sisters wanted to get married, wanted to have a and Angie wanted to really was sad to be a nun. She wanted to have that. It was to have the life of she liked being she liked solitude, and she liked that it was just that's the way of life that she wanted for herself. And I did not see a role as the theme being a healer. It was more what you were mentioning, John. And but yeah, right away I had that feeling that it was definitely more than one life, and she was quite content with her life. There was never a question. It was something that she felt from a young age, and that she wanted to be a nun. And it was and she had a long life. And
excellent.
Jason, like her. Yeah. So I didn't get the year, but yeah, it was definitely it was as a Portugal.
Yeah, it's really lovely. There's these themes, Angie, which is it was a theme that came up for me yesterday as well, is
Mhm.
sometimes when we take on really important missions to help others, um, we sometimes find that at tension with our own lives, with you know having a life, living a life. And you asked a little bit about um, how that lifetime ended. I feel the lifetime in 1783 ended because they realized that you are and still are in this life a, a, a maker of change, a bringer of change. And your gifts, your superpower of your heart is perfect for this time to help others. um, and with that, please also continue to follow your own needs, your own joy, your own passion, as well as continue to explore your superpowers and serving others.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Angie.
Hmm.
Okay, it's be my turn to choose. Okay, choose the next request. Pure visionary psychic medium.
Oh, okay. Please say hi.
Exciting.
Yeah. Uh, Her name is Terry. Hi, Terry. Please say hi in the chat. Pure Visionary Psychic Medium. Make sure that you're here. And
I just feel so tempted to say something like, I feel you might be a medium. That's so cool. And I really love, just to celebrate you, pure visionary psychic medium. Did you say their name is Terry, Viviane?
yes, yes,
Uh,
Terry Lee.
Fantastic. Yeah, let us know if you're in the chat,
Mm,
and celebrating you for using the word psychic
yeah.
in your username. That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, she's here. Okay, wonderful.
And-
Thank you, Terry.
okay, so you're asking for past life reading and or wisdom reading this lifetime journey. Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Okay.
Feel free to go first, Viviane, if you want to.
Mm-hmm. What I'm getting initially, I asked them to show me a past life affecting uh, this lifetime, this her current journey, and I saw she was in a large hospital setting, um, and there was this very you could tell she was very loved and respected by the staff by everyone in the hospital because of her caring for not only the patients there were everyone there but the staff and everybody that would be overlooked by other people. So she cared about the well-being of everyone in that setting, not just the patients but those that are caring for the patients, how they're feeling, how they're doing. Um, and they're also showing me people that worked in other roles. It could be cleaning staff, everyone that. So everywhere she walked, there was this light, and everybody felt loved and cared for and seen and heard. So this is what initially they showed me, but I feel like there's a little more that will be coming through here. So if I pick anything up, anything else, while you're reading, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The first thing I was shown, so I was taken to this life. This is a pattern that affects other lifetimes too.
Mm-hmm.
So I was shown your guide, pure visionary psychic medium. Your guide was showing me on your right side of your crown chakra, there's this constant waterfall of energy. It's like I saw them as golden sparkles, like constantly flowing down. And it feels that it's an overflow, that you're experiencing a lot of downloads for you, for your body, for your DNA, for your own ascension, and then also a lot of like continued messages from people that you're doing, so passed over people that you're doing a mediumship with, so or love passed over loved ones for clients. And the first messages that I was shown from your guides are, please do continue to develop your own boundaries. And they use the word constraints, constrained, and I don't really, I never use that word. Never say never. I tend not to use that word
Mm-hmm.
in a very positive way. So I asked for clarification. They said, "Oh, actually, we mean more boundaries. So more about just creating boundaries for yourself." And this seems so. So I shared practitioner meditations that I developed, including for hands-on psychic work. So when I was doing psychic or are doing psychic reflexology or psychic massage services, and this feeling that when you come away from a client session, you want to be able to look after your own energy, and you want to have that clear separation. Say, we're no longer talking, to the people that have passed over. You're saying, like, we're done now. Thank you very much. We're done. And being able to clear your own energy and just create that safe space for yourself. There are many more people both interested in developing their mediumship capabilities, but also people reluctantly falling into it. Like, oh, why? I thought you were dead. Why are you now coming to me? Sorts of experiences and interactions with past over loved ones in particular that they're closest to you. So leading by example is really, really powerful. Talk about your regular practice that you do, so that it's clear to others, that they can watch you and say, oh, look, that's great. Terry's just finished one client. Okay, they've stepped back. That's really good. That feels like sustainable. It feels exciting. Your higher Terry said, okay, Jon, this is what I see, and flip my vision around. So it's more like I was looking through your eyes, and I could see this realm. I describe it as a realm as being almost like this big bubble of lots of little bubbles, and all little bubbles were different souls that have passed over, and they were all chatting, and one big theme they were saying was, we're timeless, we're not restricted, we're not constrained by linear time, we know what's coming. And they were talking to you constantly, saying, go and tell little Jimmy about what's coming up soon. So there was a lot there as well. And I felt that one other mechanism you could do is, as well as drawing a line after each session you do with someone, and having a strong boundary, there was also like having a way of sharing some of these more almost like a catch-all like experience. For me, you see me, especially this last week, I've been doing lots of driving videos where I talk. I do like a kind of podcast or an episode about the experiences I have, the things that come through for me. And a practice your guide was saying is, for this overspill that you get, for this kind of overloading of energy, when you're grounding, so when you're standing barefoot on the ground, when you're connecting with nature, connecting with the trees, when you're connecting into Mother Earth, ask for this burden to be released from you. And, and there's some of those experiences for you to talk out loud as it happens. Because not all of it you need to carry. Some of it just needs to be like acknowledged, spoken, and then let go. That was a lot.
That was
a lot.
wonderful. Yeah, wonderful message. The only other thing that I saw for Terry, I saw her giving readings on YouTube and at an event, and like in-person readings. And there's just this big angel wings behind her, and I was just shown again how that gentle, caring energy, that was also the energy that was shown to me with that. I believe she was a supervisor of the staff in the hospital, but that caring energy and loving energy, the way she delivers the messages, and the way she's so open to spirit, and just beautiful, and again, just large wings behind her, angel wings behind her.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, just a really wonderful, expansive feeling, and in both your capabilities, and also your future. Really exciting.
Wonderful.
Great. And yeah, if you want to share, well, I guess you already have kind of shared your channel. People can just click on you, but feel free to share your channel here, and it would be lovely to explore your work more. Wonderful. Who turns it next?
My turn. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and she's saying she's preparing to read at a holistic fair. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so all right, I'm selecting our next request. Please say hi if your name is called. Something bad. I like that song. Otter Cat Mom, please say hi if you're here.
Otter Cat Mom, are you here? Yeah, someone said about me jumping in the fairy pools at the Isle of Skye was doing something badass. So yeah, I absolutely. I should have had that playing. Oh, I keep meaning to do a short, like a YouTube short of it, of just me of that part. I should add that as the theme. That'd be funny.
Okay, now my mom is here. She's saying, please, could I request a cleansing of my house and Akashic reading? Know who my guides are and why I know the song Jon sings in the woods.
Yeah, I know the last part. Thank you for watching those videos. It's a lot in your request. Should we go? Should one of us do the house clearing and the other do reading?
Oh, okay. What would you like to do?
I'll do the house clearing.
Okay. Akashic reading. Okay. I'll go focus on the Akashic reading.
I'm just going to swap over my internet connection. I'll just be a second.
From the Akasha Records Masters, I asked for a message that will be important for Otter Cat Mom to know I saw it took a while, but I kept getting this thing of being like really busy, and then I saw her in in the middle of a living room, and all of these objects flying around, like meaning representing different tasks and all this multitasking. And then I heard slow down and focus, slow down and focus. So you're trying to do too many things or worrying about too many things, and just slow down, take a step back, slow down, and focus on. Um, and now, as I'm saying this, I see some of those objects dropping, um, and just being more selective. And I will see if I can get an information now about the guides. And actually, before that, I just got Otter Cat Mom. Focus. Yes, slow down, to so that you don't push yourself too hard, because you don't want to, get sick and then have that make be the cause that you'll be stopping, that you'll be slowing down. So.
Wow, it's like a whole Hollywood movie going on for me now.
Well.
Really in alignment. Hopefully, there was a bit of lag with my previous internet connection, so hopefully this is a bit smoother. Yeah, where do I start? So, first of all, in your home, Otter Cat Mom, there was a lot of clutter, and clutter is out. So I'm not here to judge our homes, right? I'm speaking. So this includes clutter within cupboards, closet, garages, spare rooms, on top of wardrobes. Like it's everywhere, right? That's where I would consider something to be cluttered, even if you can't see it. And I saw you sat in the middle, just as you were describing, Viviane, like all these things going on in your life. Like there's the objects in your home. So imagine an object in your home. It's multidimensional, right? So an object, this happens to be a labradorite crystal, but imagine any object having, if it's a sentimental object, for example, it has the energy of the other person that you have association with. It has the memory, perhaps, of you receiving it as a gift, or the times that you enjoyed with that person or people. And there's often that yearning for us to want to hold on to it in the present. And then also, like, it kind of pulls us into the future, right? We're saying, I want to keep that past in my present and future. And actually letting go of the physical object, the clearing it out, releases that heaviness, that burden, and having to be in our homes to be in our hearts, if that makes sense. Just today, I've started my decluttering for the spring, and I had to let go of. I was guided to let go of uh, some paperwork and some photos of a loved one that died recently. And I was like, I don't want to let go of this. And my higher self saying, Jon, you're never going to let go of them. You're always going to be connected to them, um, in mind, body, and spirit. And this object, it just doesn't need to be there. And is it really how you want to remember them? And I was looking at this photo of him on the front page of, it was from his funeral, and this photo, and I was like, no, I was there. I might even taken the photo. I don't remember. And it's like, that's what I want to remember. I want to remember the memory, not the object. I don't need the object anymore. I can let that go. I can let him go. And so then I was also shown, like, it's quite scary decluttering. And so just take it, as Viviane was saying, just take it one at a time. There's a few ways you can do it. And your guide was suggesting, like, dividing your house into north, south, east, west. So like into 4 areas, and just doing one area at a time. And you may find, starting, if you have an upstairs, or if you have a bungalow and it's just the attic, like, do that first. And it's just like when we're clearing our bodies, you're clearing downwards, because what happens is you get all the clutter from upstairs and you put it downstairs, and then it's just like, it's in your face. It's like, I've got to deal with it now. And so you're just going to start that process, maybe one room at a time, no more than one room a day. And just start working on that. The next thing I saw in that whole silence and the kind of Hollywood movie reference I made is, I was doing clearing of your home. So I was clearing out a lot of quite dense energy. It felt, the energy in your rooms felt quite almost smoggy, like a denseness to the air. And I was shown that, please do keep really strong boundaries, practice strong boundaries energetically for your home, as well as physically for your home. And I saw at dream time, there has been some, what we describe as, like, spirits or paranormal activity in your area. And there was one being, it was a male. He was really interested he kept asking in your dreams to come into your home. And your guide was saying, under no circumstances let him in. And he was saying things like, oh, it used to be my home. I used to live here. I want to go in and get an object. Is that okay? And your guide said, no, at most, just go and get that. Like, ask what he wants and go and get it for him. Never let him in your boundaries. And I was stood there at your front door with you, and you were in dream time, and we were staring at this man, and he was very interested in me. And I had a few words with him. And then I was just shown by your guide, just push. Like, if he ever's like at your door, kind of knocking at your door, especially in when you're sleeping, which is like this kind of way of, how do you describe it? Like trying to catch you when you're most vulnerable. Just push him. I saw you, like, pushing energy from your heart, just like push, just like, no, just push outside of your boundaries. Like, just go away, leave me alone. And yeah, as soon as you let someone in in your space, it's kind of, it's that vampire thing you see in vampire movies, where they say, would you like to invite me in? And you say, no, I won't invite you in. And then finally, I didn't get anything specifically about why the song that I sing in the woods. And it's funny because I've never recorded it outside of being in the woods. And I've done it enough times to kind of get a bit of a knowing about it. It is a song that is for all our ancestors. And I don't know if you ever noticed the language I use. I talk about the ancestors of all of us that have ever done any of this work in the past, and many of us have, in past lives, have made big sacrifices to be able to allow us to feel safe to do what Viviane and I do, and many more people do
Mhm.
as a regular job. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, maybe in another reading, or if you ever want a one-to-one, we could go into a bit more detail into some of those other specifics. But I'll just also just share the meditations for protection, especially the ones
Mhm.
that include boundaries that'll help you, Otter Cat Mom.
And also, I'm sorry I didn't get names. I saw, I asked guides to step forward, and I saw two guides on each side, but I did not get names. I just felt like they didn't feel it was important to share it at this time. And one comment, one more suggestion I have about the decluttering definitely is very powerful. And what I do to motivate me when I'm decluttering, I I pick a number. Yes, I go to different areas of go to different areas of the house and focus on one area at a time. But I tend to pick a number. I know it could be, you choose your number. It could be 15, for example. And then I don't stop what I'm doing until I have 15 items to donate or to toss or whatever. That keeps me going because, like, no, I don't stop until I have 15. And then once I get there, I'm like, okay, that wasn't that bad. And I end up adding more to it. So, anyway, that was it. Sure. And thank you.
Fabulous. Yeah,
My,
great suggestions.
see. Okay. So it's your turn now, John.
Wonderful. I can't play
You-
music. It breaks my. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, no problem. I thought you were going to say that Patch needed to go.
Oh no, he's okay. Oh, he's on the edge.
Okay.
He's
Mhm.
like, you can decide by looking at him. He's like, I'm kind of bored. Um, okay, Patch, you can take that. Yeah, I can't play music because it stops my internet working, but I will choose the next request, making hilarious noises with my mouth. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Cricket Legs 127, are you here? Any messages that would help me out this week? Cricket Legs, are you here? Cricket Legs 127, are you here? I can do the flutes. That doesn't take more internet. It's a summoning flutes. Cricket Legs 127, are you here? Cricket Legs. I really wish I had like crickets sound effects in the background. Just a strange heartbeat sound, that's all. No sign of Cricket Legs 127 yet.
Not seeing Cricket Legs. Please let us know if you're here or.
And no crickets in Viviane's, maybe John's, unless they are lurking. I'm here, yay! Woo!
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, messages. Okay.
Okay. Just asking all the other wonderful souls we've been working with, just take a step back. from a shared space as we work with Cricket Legs 127. Any messages for this week? I'm being shown, it's really interesting. So you said this week, and then your guide in your request, and your guide said, Jon, that means not just this week, it means the next 7 days. It's like, okay. And then they said, Sunday, Sunday's an important day for you, to take some rest. So if you got anything planned for Sunday Cricket Legs 127, please factor in at least an hour or two of just being able to relax. I saw you like laying down and relaxing. Maybe that's a long line bed, and it's right for you. And I was also shown that your guide said you have a tendency to sometimes like pack in too much, and you don't give yourself enough time for the unexpected. And we're pretty bad at this as humans, right? We're like, we don't go, oh, I'll get extra rest this week because who knows what's going to happen next week. And that's the feeling that after Sunday there is some more excitement coming up, and it's unexpected, and that having a bit more energy will really help give you that clarity and support you through this next little burst of activity. And it'll also help you like not like what's the word, kind of burn out and just struggle. So definitely messages of keeping in mind your capacity, keeping it sustainable, and also getting plenty of rest on Sunday, and be open to opportunities next week and beyond.
I was shown a cake with
Yum.
sparkling candles, and I heard you need to take time to celebrate yourself. That was the beginning of the message.
Oh, you could buy yourself a cake. That's a great idea.
Yeah, take time to celebrate yourself. And I see you placing the cake, making room, pushing things off from a desk, a table, to place the cake. Now really enjoying eating a slice of that cake, and then going outside and walking on grass. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, take time to celebrate yourself and to connect with nature. So this is what came through. That'll be good for you to do this week. Oh, your birthday was in April. Okay, good. Celebrate one. Celebrate. Continue to celebrate your birthday then. And it was a birthday cake with sparkling candles. It was a beautiful cake.
Birthday month, yeah. Sounds like you've got some overdue self-celebration. Cool. Yeah, I think Chloe is like doing amazing at leading by example. I don't know how many videos she's done about early birthday presents, and my birthday's soon. So happy birthday to Chloe if you're watching this. It's tomorrow. I love it. It's like her birthday month, and it's like I'm kind of similar. I'm like my wife's the opposite. Some people just don't like being the center of the attention for their birthdays, and I'm like me. It's like for the whole month, please. But yeah, it's lovely to redirect some of that love that you give out all the time, Cricket Legs, like back to yourself.
Yes. Wonderful. Okay, so it's my turn to select our next request.
When I was 6 years old, I used to go out every day and play spending early mornings down.
So tomorrow is Chloe's birthday. I'll send her a message. I wasn't aware it's her birthday.
Having nothing but fun.
Hey, SP20009, please let us know if you're here.
Wow. SP 2000. Well, it's 20,009, isn't it? As a number.
Zero, zero.
Lots of zeros 9. Zeros 9. Are you here? Let us know in the chat. Yes, you are.
Okay, great. So you're saying, hi guys, would I be able to get a message from my spirit guide? Fred the dolphin. I remember today that a dolphin swam up to me at a beach about 8 years ago, and I asked his name, and I heard Alfred.
That's very cool.
Okay.
So just asking the other being step back.
Okay.
And SB 20009. Step forwards. I was shown, first of all, that the encounter that you had and still has themes that continue on. The themes of the interaction and the messages were, first of all, I saw you being invited to go into the water, and it's very joyful, like this playing. I could see I was shown, I never really paid much attention to dolphins' anatomy. I was shown how the flippers are positioned quite close to the heart. And so the dolphin's like doing this with its flippers. I'm sure Flipper did that back in the 70s or 80s, whenever it was, or 60s. I can't remember how old that TV program was. And I was shown that what Fred was doing was helping you reconnect with the heart. So the flippers are like here. There's this like Fred keeps doing this with the flippers, like showing it's the heart. Immersing your heart in the water is really, really powerful for you. It's going to help with an activation, a heart chakra activation. And I was also shown that having fun in the water is really important. So swimming, playing, surfing's quite good. And it's the time, I know often we think of surfing as the time that you spend on the board, ideally standing on the board. However, the reality is, if you're anything like me, I'm about 110% not standing up. I'm like in the water up to about here, or trying to lie on the board properly. And that felt like the fun part, so sometimes if you're anything like me and you're like, oh, I want to be like the other surfers, why can't it be like them? And it's actually it's the fun you have when your heart's in the water that's really important for you. And then just finally this message of there's lots more for you to uncover. Some of it's about your past and your past lives. So getting curious about your lifetimes in Lemuria, Atlantis, Sirius, and just learning a bit more about either getting readings or doing your own past life regressions, or asking in meditations, or asking Fred to come forward and show you, learn a bit more about your soul origins, because they're helping inform some of these you've never had these superpowers as a human before. So a bit like I've found it quite hard in this lifetime, right, to absorb many psychic superpowers from different forms that I've had in past lives. I don't think I've ever taken on as many as a human. So it's like you're getting used to utilizing your heart chakra superpower in particular as a human. So first place to go straight back to inner child, head to the water, and at least we're coming up on the right time of the year if you're in the northern hemisphere. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, a similar message. I got that. I heard I connected with you to bring playfulness and joy, and then I heard keep that feeling alive. So really to connect with that and that playfulness and that joy. Where is it? And I could see Fred right away swimming and see if there's any comments here.
Yeah.
Mm.
The 2009 saying, yeah, I lived in Dubai as a kid and a lot of playing in the sea. Missed that. Thanks, Fred.
Oh,
I
nice.
salt in Scotland, but I go wild swimming when I can.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. Yeah, do explore some more wild swimming. It's a lot of fun, and I feel like you get more used to it, right? Even in the cold waters in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Whose turn is it? Mine.
Your turn. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Does that count as me remembering? Massive pause. Okay. Very energetic song. Okay. More than Val 2954. Are you here? More than Val 2945. Are you here? Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good. You're here. Wonderful.
I would love to know if I have a connection with my boyfriend in other past life. And what is the purpose of this relationship? And some emojis.
Okay.
More than Val 2945. Step forwards. Asking the other being step back. And clear his space. I was shown you have had past lives before, and one theme is that you've not been able to remain together for long periods of time. And this seems not to be about the relationship, but more about circumstances in your lives. And there was this wandering energy. So this feels like one lifetime I was shown with your boyfriend, and your guide called him the Dark Wanderer, which I thought was really interesting as a term. It's like, what does that mean? And they just said like wandering out into the darkness sometimes, and then coming back into the light. And that's, you know, this isn't a judgment. It's more like a it feels like quite a noble thing that your boyfriend's been doing in a past life. So, for instance, if you described my exorcism work, you would say that I have to go deep into the darkness to do that work. And so there's that kind of wandering feeling of I kept seeing your paths, your life paths, like being apart and then coming together and then veering apart and coming together. And this lifetime, you're asking about the purpose of this relationship, is to have a good chance of remaining together for a long time and not being pulled apart by circumstances. And this really powerful term, and it really helps me reflect on my marriage, is that your souls have a lot to learn from each other. How beautiful is that? I just think that just melts my heart. It's like we often judge relationships in so many different ways, like, oh, we're meant to be together, oh, we're twin flames, or oh, there's a contract. Like, actually, you more than Val 2945, you have this really beautiful opportunity to learn a lot from each other, and there's quite a lot of differences in each of you. And both of your souls are really interested in if you can hold relationships together for longer periods of time, both now and in future lives. It's really going to help you learn a lot. Like, you both grow really fast together, and it's really easy, to think that differences are a bad thing in relationships, and yet they can be the very things that bring a huge amount of learning and growth. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, I was shown this past life where they it was like they lived in the same street, same close in the neighborhood, and they were young, and would see each other because of being in the same neighborhood, and they had this really curiosity about each other, like wanting to meet and learn about each other. There was just this kind of like a crush, on each other too, but did not have an opportunity in that life, in that past life, to be together, to be close, and to really have a friendship or a relationship. It was just this passing by, but there was this really desire to connect and to know each other. So in this life now, you're having this opportunity to connect and get to know each other, and learn and grow from each other's experiences and connections. So this is what I got. It was a good feeling, but it was there was a little bit of sadness, because it was like, well, you two, from seeing each other, like looking at each other, you could feel that connection, but it wasn't happening. You felt that the connection, but you didn't have the opportunity to really have that come to fruition. But anyway, this is what I got.
I hope that helps you more than Val 2945. I'm going to release the hound.
Sure, no problem.
We just say goodbye to Patch. Goodbye, Patch.
Hi, cutie.
I'll 2 minutes, but please go ahead without me if you're okay to choose the next one.
Sure, no problem. I'll hide this comment. And in the meantime, I remind everyone to subscribe to our channels. Lurkers are welcome to subscribe. It's free. And we are here every Monday and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 p.m. UK time, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, and we both give private readings, and donations are welcome, not required, but are welcome to and help us continue to do this every week. And what else would I say? And thank you for posting your request in caps. And let's see, I will be starting to select our next request. I can't remember everything. Oh, one more thing. If you, after the live stream is helpful, if you leave us a comment, it helps the channel, in addition to hitting the like button or hype button if you have one. And oh, thank you, Terry. And yeah, you click the thumbs down by mistake. And sometimes that happens. Just unclick and then click the like button. And if you select, when you subscribe, if you select the notification bell, it should be you may select the notification bell to be notified of upcoming live streams. And I do have a live stream. I have a solo live stream every Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time that I'm on for 2 hours too. And that's it. Now John is back already, so I'll go ahead and select our next request. I'm just reminding everyone to uh, subscribe, and that helps us if they leave a comment. Okay, selecting our next request. Oops. Joe Megan, please let us know if you're here, Joe Megan.
Joe Megan B 6365. Joe Megan B.
Oh, you're here.
Yes.
Thank you, Joe Megan. You're saying hi, John and Viviane. May I have a clearing and messages from the Akashic records? And any family members in spirit that may have a message. Okay. What would you like to do, John?
The clearing, please.
Okay, sure. I'll look into the Akashic records for a message.
Just asking the other beings step back. Invite forwards Joe Megan B, guides higher self, and to provide access to Viviane and I, Akashic records. And I'm just going to make the Om sound as I clear out your aura, Joe Megan B. Return to source or never return here again. And then some dragon-like language. I know we've just gone from silence to me talking, and now I'll be roaring like a dragon. To help. This is to help release some of those burdens you've been holding in your heart. It's quite heavy. It's that feeling of holding yourself back, dimming your light for the sake of cohesion with others. So just going to help release anything that you're ready to let go of your heart. Just relax. Take a deep breath into the nose. And you can join me as we roar into your heart and release anything that no longer serves you. Irana, irutakarama. Releasing any cords, connections, contracts, or agreements. that no longer serve your highest good. Return to source or never turn here again. And just the messages I got right at the start of your clearing was, do create space in your life. This is physical space, decluttering. This is also space to expand into mentally and creatively. So when I keep seeing, this feels like a bit of a bridge into Viviane's Akashic record work. It's like this clearing of space and opportunities to allow more to come into you, and to encourage you to step away from any constraints and these programs that we have, like kind of indoctrinated within ourselves. So one practice you might enjoy is just writing down like a list, and it would start with, as a child, I used to enjoy, and then you write the list, and you might have it in your head, right? You might remember the first top 2 or 3 things. Like for me, it was like sailing, skateboarding, pulling apart electronics, working with computers. There was but keep going, try and fill the page, and especially connect with the emotions, because you're entering a space in your life now that's inviting in a lot of space and openness to expand into. And some of those key emotions that you felt much more strongly when you were younger are being invited back up into your life, to help invite in more opportunities.
Wonderful. Joe Megan, when I asked the Akasha Records Masters for a message for you, and I was shown the ocean, you're actually entering, getting in the ocean, and then they showed me you like deep in the ocean, reaching for something. And that was, you're reaching for like parts of you. That was about shadow work. So you're going deep in the ocean and reaching out for something, that a part of you that needed to be brought to light. So then I see you back out by the shore, and integrating that, bringing that part of you to light, and doing the healing and integration part of it. So the message here, of course, for you to go within and spend some time doing shadow work. And I asked for a loved one in spirit to bring a message, and it was your ancestors just saying that they are supporting you they will be supporting you when you're doing your shadow work. Nothing else more specific. It was just we are here supporting you doing your shadow work, because be a healing process, and allow you to heal and grow more. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for your request.
Excellent. It's really exciting, Joe Megan B. I just love that expansiveness you have ahead of you, and what a perfect way to step into it, like clearing out and facing some of those fears and shadows. It's exciting time.
Yes.
Is it my turn to choose?
Yes.
Thank you. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Cassie, Reiki, are you here? Cassie, Reiki, are you? Yes, you are. Yay. I couldn't spell Reiki. It's like, I can't type. May I please have a third eye activation or healing on any chakras that need it? Ooh, exciting. Just asking the other beings, step back. Cassie, Reiki, step forwards. Let me know, Viviane, when you scan their
Mm-hmm.
third eye. I thought it was really fascinating.
Okay, actually, looking into the third eye chakra, I see an open eye, but there are three. They're shown to me. It's dots of like in the on the above the lid. One, two, three. Yeah, three spheres of. They're spinning, and they are really very dark blue in color. One at the center and one center of the lid, and the other two close to each corner of the eye. And they're all spinning clockwise.
Have you done any clearing on the third eye?
No, I was waiting to see if you had any feedback about about what I saw, and I'm asking Archangel Michael.
Yeah. The first thing is Cassie Reiki is like connected with you. You like you thrust like your your face right in mine. Say, look at my third eye, and it's like, whoa, it's like so close. And that so that so I asked you to step back, and then your higher self was saying, oh, I'm pushing a lot. I'm pushing, and it's your third eye felt quite like tired and quite swollen.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't look inside. I just saw your third eye chakra as being really like large. And you know, when you like eye strain, like when you look into the darkness and you're trying to
Mhm.
see as much as you can with your with these two eyes, and it's really hard to. And so I
Yeah.
was scanning through your body, and your heart's in great shape, and I saw your heart working as part of like your Reiki practice with your hands working really well. And then there's a kind of like thinner connections through the lower chakras. And when I when I was doing some clearing through your heart said, practice seeing through me, practice seeing through your heart. And I said, it sounds beautiful. Can you tell me a bit more? And your higher self said, seeing through the heart is a feeling. There's this this is what your higher self said, so it's kind of news to me, is that the third eye can be perceived as the absence of like perceiving the universe with the absence of self, which kind of blows my little mind a bit. But it's like that feeling of, being in a dark room, but imagining you're not there either. And
Mhm.
so, because when you perceive with your third eye, it's all about focusing on the receiving. And this is what your heart was saying. Please focus on the receiving aspect. So what is coming in, and for you in particular, Cassie Reiki, you'll feel a lot more first than your so your third eye and heart connection are really strong. So saying out loud with your throat chakra, the connection in between, saying out loud what you're feeling will help draw in these sensations and perceptions more freely for you. And the multidimensional aspects of your third eye, where you're able to discern between different dimensions, beings of different vibrations, whether their souls have bodies or not, is for you is all a journey of like stepping into your strength and your heart first, and then allowing your third eye to be much more of a conduit, than just something that's all by itself. And that's some of the challenges we have with these two eyes, right? Is that
Mhm.
as a third dimensional sense, we're so used to our eyes being kind of separate. Yet, if you often think about how you perceive the outside world, it almost feels like our consciousness is up here, but really it's down here in our hearts. So this is saying, okay, come out of the mind, come more into your heart, and allow the multidimensional feelings to come through first, because they're far more expansive than the visuals. Um, so if I was you in a daily practice, and especially if you're wanting to um, perceive more and open your third eye more, place your hand on your heart when you're doing it, and perhaps closing these two eyes as well will take the kind of that pressure off the pushing and allow you to open up and receive more.
Yeah, and as you're saying that, I heard expectations and trying too hard. And I'm asking Archangel Michael about the three dots, and it's I'm going to remove them, clear them.
Brilliant.
As I did that, the eyes became brighter, a little brighter.
Excellent.
And Cassie, okay, Cassie, yeah, I'm super overthinker and tend to overanalyze, try to understand. Yeah, okay.
Your guide also suggested another practice, which is it's similar to part of my daily practice, and that is, so when I create, just like the start of the live stream today, I create a protective bubble around myself. I
Mm-hmm.
then go on and create one around my home, and then around the world, and then around the
Mm-hmm.
solar system, the galaxy, the universe, and then depending on your own beliefs, I also create one around the universe of universes. And it's quite a lot for my little mind, right? It's like universes are really big. A universe of universes, they're really, really big. And yet my heart always leads the way. I'm always creating from my heart this protective bubble. And
Mhm.
when I, because I have my mind closed, because I have my mind relatively clear, and I have my body relaxed and my heart nice and open in that moment, my third eye finds it so much easier. There's just no expectation. Like, I'm not even asking to see something. I don't really care what a planet or a solar system looks like. I'm just um, extending my conscious awareness as kind of the kind of leading aspects of my perception and being able to receive. So there's just no expectation. There's no worrying about will I see the right things? What does a universe really look like? What's in it, etc. Just allowing the concepts each day to just be, and to receive your own experiences as they happen, and just develop your relationships with them. And yeah, I do think from the outside of Viviane and I's bodies, you might look at us going, they can see everything, right? You can see, like, you could read like the bank card in my wallet or purse, and like, well, maybe, right? But often when we're working, we're just opening up to receive. We're much more like a satellite dish receiving than we are a kind of like a laser beam focused on one specific area. And yes, we will be drawn into places. Often our guides will say, hey, come and take a look at this. Here's this thing up really close. And we're like, whoa, I can see all the detail. It's a lot all at once. But it's a very different way of perceiving than these two eyes. Wonderful. Who's next?
My turn. Yeah. It's Cassie Reiki. Okay, I'm selecting next request here.
I'm so grateful for you. I love you. We're shedding our old skins with
PDPSDCOS. Candice. Okay, please say hi if you're here.
Candace. Oops. Candace, are you here? Checking for any chakra blocks and any messages from your guides. Just let us know if you're here in the chat.
And it's 111 over here.
And it's 1811 here.
I think of you when I see sevens. Like recently, I was driving and I saw 888, like, ooh, yes, so happy. And then I saw 777, and reminded me of you. And you're here. Wow, wonderful, Candice. Thank you. All right, chakra blocks and messages. All right.
And Candace, if you would like us to help with the removal of any blocks, please say yes in the chat. We'll certainly start with a scan. There's quite a lot going on between the heart and solar plexus.
And she said yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, there's a disconnection between the heart and solar plexus chakras. Just helping them bring them back into alignment. This was connected to a fear of becoming all that you're some of us would use like the word destiny, like all that you're destined to be, all that you came here to be in this life. So there's a little bit of self-resistance because you're worried that you might, becoming your full self may push some people in your life away because they're not accepting of the whole of you. And just bring alignment. What areas or messages did you find so far, Viviane?
I am being pulled to the solar plexus right now.
I'll go ahead and ask for messages as well.
Mm-hmm. I see it will be beneficial for you to connect with your inner child, Candace. When looking into your solar plexus, I see the image of a little girl, and she's sitting on grass. She's leaning forward with her head down, um, and holding her, embracing her knees. She just, I heard feeling alone, feeling left out. I can't see her face. She's still in the same position. And the message here is for you to think about things that you enjoyed doing when you were a little kid. Connect with that. That will bring her joy. And I'm going to clear the solar plexus and around the energy because it's feeling, I'm feeling the heaviness.
Excellent. Yeah, I saw, or I see so clearly the inner child of you, Candace. This
Mm-hmm.
your guide speaks really clear, which I love. Like they sat me down, showed me your solar plexus, and was speaking so that I could repeat the words verbatim. And they said, your guide said, if you look around your life, so this is around your present, Candace, and then feel into a bit more into the future, it's an opportunity for you, to get really clear about what you do want. So what you want in your life ahead of you, because there's a lot around you, including people and relationships that aren't really in alignment. And to hold them in your space, to hold them in your life at this time, you've had to sacrifice the engagement and that self-love with your inner child. And I was shown your whole body right now as this flower. So there's the kind of is it more like I think it's like a tulip. So there's like this the kind of
Mm-hmm.
top, and then down towards the bottom, um, down at your solar plexus is where your inner child is sat, wanting to step through, and so there's this opportunity for rebirthing. And we heard that practice earlier, right, today, which was you
Mm-hmm.
could place your hand on your heart, put your receiving hand. If you're left-handed, it might be a right hand you put on your heart. So, and just write down, as a child, I used to love doing, and then write your list of all the things and try and fill the page as much as you can and connect with the emotions, because there's a lot in there that you're going to realize that is going to come back up to the surface, and you're going to give her a chance, the little Candace, to say what you want, because this is a reflection of what you do want in your future. It's not it's so easy for us to silo our childhood and say, oh, it was just different then. We got to do what we wanted
Yeah.
in those. And actually it's still true now. In fact, it's true now more than ever, because as children we're bossed around so much by the by
Mm-hmm.
and now you really get to choose the life ahead of you. And yeah, please do engage with that beautiful inner child of you. That's right. That's what your guide said, to explore the garden of you, to help the garden of you blossom. So go inwards back into that those times as a child, and you might enjoy doing it in the garden or a park or
Mhm.
in nature as well.
Yeah, I was shown, it can be simple things. Maybe you enjoy like blowing bubbles. So, that's so easy to do again and enjoy something, Um, and I think a lot like sometimes when I get all silly and giggly, I was a lot like that, as a little girl. Like, so I remember one time my mom was trying, she had a little tape recorder and she was talking to me, and then it was my turn to record and answer something, and I just could not stop giggling. That was just, I couldn't have a giggle fit. So when I get like that in the city, I remember about that. It's
Wow. You just brought back memories of me being handed a tape recorder at about age 6, and I think I just talked the whole time. It's like, what was I even talking about? It sounds similar to what I do now.
Lovely. That was lovely. Yeah, thank you, Candace, for your request.
Thank you.
That was
And thank
John's
you to
turn.
everyone in the chat as well for
Yes,
your
thank you.
kind support.
Mhm.
Comments.
Yes. A little sip, sip.
Not in the diversity, and if we so simple and right, open up your heart and shine your
She said she was leaving earlier. I'm not sure. She probably left. Lee, are you here? And thank you, Candace. She's saying, thank you so much. I can feel the difference in my solar plexus. Wonderful. Thank you.
slowly. You give Leah a second. Leah Omega 8, just in case you're still here. Else, I will choose the next person.
I can see you like talking now with the tape recorder. Silly. Yeah, it's very choppy now, the connection. So Leah is not here. We need to select one, John. John, you're frozen. I know your heart is open, so it's not like the song. You're frozen when your heart is open. Anyway, you're frozen now. Leah is not here. She left, so we may select a different one. She wrote a note in the chat earlier.
Sing 1, 2, 3. She's the next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep. Joy is me 111. Are you here?
And that's a nice name.
Joy is me 111. Are you here? Yes, you are. Great. Thank you for confirming. What is my soul contract / agreement with DP for this lifetime? His purpose in my life.
Okay.
With DP. Just asking all the other beings, step back and give the space as we ask Joy is me on 1-1, step forwards, answer the question at this time. Would you like to go first?
I'm still receiving, Jon.
Okay.
I'm hearing the words, okay, learn, give and take, compromise, and I'm still receiving. I heard communication expansion. Work on your communication skills. Acceptance, not wanting to change the other person. I heard something about letting, setting, set each other free, not be less possessive. I keep hearing Sting's song, "Free, Free, Set Them Free." I heard something about needing to get out of the loop. There's this loop uh, that will continue until a lesson is learned.
Yeah, I could
Handle.
expand on that.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's something about you and DP's souls. I find it fascinating. If you consider your souls as, you know, their own sovereign consciousnesses. So each of you, there's a fascination that both of your souls have is being able to finish it, like live and experience a life together. And there's this completion that you're both seeking. You're seeking to do it all the way to the end of a life. And I saw this this desire that your soul has still been doing, looking back at previous lives, wondering what would have happened. So there's that feeling of like chasing that the what would have happened feeling, and then keep bringing that into this life. Like, what would have happened if we'd done this? What would have happened if we'd done that? And so the looping to break that cycle. And it's I love that song as well that came through for you, Viviane. It's
I love this.
free. It's like
Yeah, I love this song.
to set them free
Yeah.
is for, when we truly love, so it's the lyrics, right? When we love someone,
Yeah.
we set them free. So when we truly love someone, we, so just like my wife, well, she's in Italy as we speak. She's just gone to Italy. It's like when we set them free, and it's so exciting to set someone free, and that feels like such a powerful lesson that your souls are trying to live out in this lifetime. The purpose is to break that cycle, and the reason that you've been holding on and like this kind of grip, like a dragon will hold its dragon's egg, or like Smeagol out of Lord of the Rings, like it's like that feeling of if I let this go, this feeling, if I let you go, then I lose part of myself. I lose part of a part of myself I love. I lose part of my self-love. And so this is what both of your souls are trying to learn, is like, and I loved all that detail that you got, Viviane, as well, about I think one of them was like compromise, for example. It's like you got a lot to learn from each other. It's such a powerful lesson. I can see how beautiful it is for your souls to experience that, because it's such a wonderful gift, to love someone as this beautiful free bird flying around, and without having to like grab them and go. It's like I hope that helps you, Joy, as me 111. Well, that's us at 6:30 p.m. UK time. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along today. I will bring our session to an end, thanking our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron. Please close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records. Thank you to all beings who participated today, and asking all of us to step outside of the shared space. As I close the shared space down, remain in your individual protected spaces for as long as you choose. As I close the shared space down and return to source, or never return here again. Please do get plenty of rest and drink as much water as it feels right for you. You can explore both of our magical, wonderful worlds of Jon Binnie and Viviane Heller. Just take a look in the description of today's video. Your donations are greatly appreciated. They help support us investing our time and energy into these live streams, and help grow our channels. Support us with a nice like, a subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype, comment, share with your friends, watch the replays, and we will be back. We're back together Monday, aren't we?
Yes, and we have a guest Monday.
Oh, fantastic. Do you know who it is?
Her name is, tip of my tongue here, hold on, it was a guest that we rescheduled. Is
Yeah,
that
I
the
don't have a guest in my
27th?
calendar on Monday.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
I think
Thursday.
it's. I think the next guest I have is.
We have
I don't know where it is.
on the 27th. We have
Oh, Jordy's on the 27th.
Jordy, yeah, and then
Really?
in May we have Jen as a Jen.
Yeah, Jen the Resting Witch.
Which, yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting her. I know she had to reschedule a couple times. I'm really looking forward to meeting her.
Brilliant. Yeah, looking forward to that. And please do, if you've listened to or engaged with in any way with today's videos, please also make sure you get plenty of rest. Know that even just listening along, I know lots of you resonate with the different themes that come through, and thank you for sharing that feedback in the live stream chat. It's really, really lovely. Please share in the comments too, and also drink as much water as it feels right for you.
Yes.
Make sure you're nice and hydrated. It always helps with this. There's something magical about drinking the water as well, is that it helps flush out like much quicker negative energy than you can eating and grounding, etc. So I often feel that's one reason why our bodies are like, then I'm thirsty now. It's a great time to cleanse and clear. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you again Monday. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sending love. Goodbye. Goodbye.